What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Redline Racing Garage. You ready for this? A lot has changed. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. I know it's been a while, but I was working away behind the scenes, working very hard, trying to get this thing up and going. And it's safe to say, I think we're gonna start this thing up, guys. I didn't want to film too much of the little details and stuff like that. I will be giving you guys an update on everything, whatever I installed and how everything looks right now before we do the startup. But like I said, really busy working away, trying to get everything done so we can finally get this thing all started up and hear this thing finally roar. Basically, all the wiring is pretty much done. I just got to button up a few things. Wiring is basically good to go. And then the little tiny details, minor things, we're going to go and clean up. But let me switch the camera around and show you guys what I've done behind the scenes. So check this thing out, guys. As you can see, it is very, very close. We got a lot of stuff done. So let's start off with the catch can. The catch can is in there. I did steal this off of the 8th gen, so we're going to be running this one. I still need a few fittings to actually button this up. Another thing, manifold on, turbo is on. Yes, that line right there is looking very, very ugly, but I have a new line. This is just a temporary line to get this thing running. Yeah, rad is in. Basically, we got all of the wiring in there. We got new spark plugs. We got all the wiring done, injectors, basically all of that. Yeah, throttle cable. We also got the regulator on there. All the fuel lines are ran. There is basically under the car, I just got to get the K-tune brackets for the K-tune filter, but that's not a big deal. The guy's just hanging in there for now. We're going to get him all mounted up, but safe to say that we are basically ready to go. Got a clutch line installed, got the clutch master cylinder in there. So we're getting very, very close, guys. I'm trying to get this thing all knocked out because we have a bunch of other stuff to do, big plans. Another thing is we got the rotors and we got the wheel woods. Check that out, guys. Wheel woods looking good. We also did go and fish the harness for the front here for the lights and all that stuff. So it's been fished here. So a lot has been happening behind the scenes, just like I said. But I did decide to start filming right now because it is a special moment. We're about to start this thing up, guys. So wish me luck. I'm super nervous. I don't know how to contain my nerves right now. I'm super nervous. Yeah. Check out this mess here. Yeah, big mess. So as of right now, I still have to do all of the wiring for the fuel pump. I gotta put a relay on it, but temporarily I do have some test leads that I have connected just so we can get the fuel pump to start priming. I have my battery here. Don't mind the mess, guys. I know it is very, very messy, but we're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. Also got the shifter in there, yeah. Shifter is in there. Shifter cables are in there. It's shifting pretty good. Let me show you guys. Let's hop in here. Japan style. Shifting with the left. Super crisp. Beautiful. Yeah, reverse is being a little bit of a bitch right now, but super nice. Got that in there. And we have a huge mess here, but like I said, finished up all of the wiring. We got the hybrid racing conversion harness going. Everything is all plugged in, good to go. So as you guys can see, like I said, we got the leads on there, the test leads, just to prime that. When I do start this thing up, it's gonna be probably a 2 to 3 second max. That's as much as I feel comfortable doing it. I just want to hear this thing start up, run, and I know this thing is running, then we're fine. Then we can go and start cleaning everything up, and then we should be good to go. Like I said, guys, don't mind the mess. It's a lot of stuff here. We still have to mount the intercooler up, do all the piping. But like I said, very, very minor things to get this thing going. What else? Brake lines are ran. See, the thing is, I don't even remember how much I showed you guys in previous videos, so I'm just gonna go through it again. We have the brake lines ran. I do think that I showed you guys that. We still have to connect all the lines and everything. And yeah, so that's the plan. Let's get this thing started. Oh, one more thing. I did put the downpipe on there temporarily because if I do start this thing up, I don't want all of the turbo exhaust smoke to go on the very, very nice firewall. So I did put the downpipe just in there temporarily. The fitment is not so great because we were using a different sidewinder. So right now, I don't think it's the best fit. So what we're gonna have to do is customize the downpipe with the wastegate dump tube a little bit. I might actually integrate it into the downpipe, so we'll have all of the exhaust going into the downpipe and then out through the back. So that's the plan on that. But like I said, let's go. Ready to go. Start this thing up. I'm super nervous, guys. We're supposed to have another guy here, I think because of the fuel pump with the test leads. So I have to hook up the test leads to the battery and then quickly jump in the car and start it. And then let it run 2-3 seconds, shut it off, and quickly run to the back and then remove those test leads again. So I would love it for somebody to actually be here and have the test leads in there and then start it and then take them off right away. So I'm gonna have to do this all myself, so bear with me. I'm just super nervous but super excited at the same time. I don't know what to expect, so wish me luck, guys. That's all I have to say. Wish me luck. This thing hasn't been easy, I'll tell you that much. It hasn't been easy. It's my first time doing it. I did have a little help here and there, but it wasn't easy for my first time. I've learned a lot, and nonetheless, let's go start this thing up. All right, let's do this. Holy, I'm so nervous. All right, pump is running. Let's go. That sounded good, I think. Are we good over here? No leaks. Ooh. Oh my God. That sounded good. Right? Right? I don't know. A lot of smoke, but I think that's normal. Ooh. I'm shaking, guys. I'm shaking. Oh my God. Let's do it again. I like to hear this thing purr at least for 5 seconds so I can hear this motor work. Come on. One more time. One more time. One more time. Let's go. One more time. Come on. Oof. Fuel is all out of whack. No leaks. All right. Woo. All right, so I got my laptop out. I downloaded the file off of the ECU. Basically, this ECU is from the previous EG. Same injectors. Yeah, there's a little bit of stuff that we changed up, but downloaded the file. And then I started this thing up for the third time. I should have recorded it, but we'll get into that a little bit later. This thing actually sounded proper. This thing actually sounded really, really good. So I'm really happy on that. But yeah, so the only code that it's showing is intake temperature sensor, which is fine. I don't have that plugged in yet. And then primary O2 sensor, which again, I don't have that plugged in. So it's safe to say that the timing is done correctly, or else I would have got a code for timing. So it runs. It sounded really good the third time. I guess third time's a charm, guys. But yeah, no check engine codes. These obviously will disappear once I plug in all the sensors. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm super happy. I can finally sleep tonight, guys. This thing has been weighing on my mind for quite a while. I wasn't sure if the timing was done right. I triple checked, I quadruple checked. I just wanted to make sure that this thing actually started up and runs, and this thing sounds amazing. It sounds just like the motor sounded before in the previous EG, the exact same. So looks like everything is good. Safe to say that we're safe. So right now, like I said in the beginning of this video, we're gonna button everything up. We're gonna get all of this stuff all buttoned up and all done up. There is here you go, I'll show you guys. So this is the feed line that I'm going to be running. I have the same one on the 8th gen, so it's a 90, so it's going to actually look a lot cleaner than this one hanging over there. So we're going to run that. I just got to get a few fittings because I don't have the right ones. And then I also did go and get this nice K-tuned coil pack cover. There's a lot of debate going around with this thing. You know, a lot of people like it, some people don't. Because this thing is a street car, we're gonna go with this thing. I think it looks really nice. Yeah, we have a couple of things still here, over here. So I gotta get this hose on. This is the straight, so it's gonna go there. We still gotta basically figure out a mounting point for the top of the rad. I don't really want to drill any holes into this because this thing is so clean. I don't want to drill anything into it. So I might have to figure something out. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, so just like I said, basically right now we're good to go. We're just going to start buttoning everything up, especially the interior. One thing that is kind of pissing me off, to be honest, is that, as you guys know, or if you don't, I am trying to run a heater core. I have all the hose necessary. There's just the one main one I gotta run. And I don't know if I have enough space because the wastegate here, it's not allowing me. Because this manifold has a face down wastegate, it's gonna be hard to kind of maneuver. And if the line for the heater core, the main line, if I were to go with an AN line, and if I kind of reroute it, it might create a air pocket, which bleeding is going to be a disaster. So I can show you guys on the Integra here, we basically have the wastegate pointing to the firewall, and then there's so much space there. But on the EG, that's basically not the case. So I might try to figure something out. Because this thing is a street car build, I really want a heater core. I really want to heat. Going to meets and, you know, late night cruises and drives, I really want heat in this car. I don't want my window to fog up, and I already dealt with that stuff with the previous CG, so I really want heat. So I think I'm gonna pursue it. The heater core is there. I have all the lines. I just gotta get a 5/8 AN line, and then try to reroute it somewhere so I can get that in there. But I think it's still doable. So yeah, that's basically it for now. Piping I already have. I'm actually thinking of stealing the intercooler and the piping off of the Integra because it's all ran and everything. And I do have different plans for the Integra, which I'm going to share with you guys a little bit later. But yeah, just mixing, matching whatever I can just to get this thing off of this hoist finally. Drop this car over to get painted, change the windshield, and finally get this thing all done up so we can hit the dyno, hit the streets. Like I always say, hit the dyno, hit the streets. Finally, guys, a weight has been lifted off of my shoulders. I'm really glad that I'm able to share this exciting moment with you guys. My first build, and the motor runs. I did the timing. As you guys know, we did the Type S oil pump, clutch, everything. So safe to say we're good, guys. We're good to go. Yeah, we're gonna button things up and get going on this thing, get this thing out of the shop because we have to get to a couple of other things here. All right, guys, so that'll pretty much do it for today's video. I was super nervous. I didn't know what to expect, but I'm super happy that this motor is running. We got all the wiring figured out. Actually sounds really good. I'm super excited. And yeah, so we'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.